It's always glad to be part of any celebration which happens, especially with my good friends from Janaki Devi Memorial College and the great Gus, my friend, where we met in many occasions, Professor Balram Singh and Professor Bal Ganapati. We were associated with most of the programs in academics, philosophy, related issues, discussions, which were organized by Shantigiri. I am seeing a lot of participants putting their attendance on chat box. They are from various parts of India, all across India. My greetings and salutations to those participants. I am glad and when a 1 month program, we generally say 40 days you practice or 18 days you practice. That's why in academic staff college we have teachers training programs. 27 days, 18 days. When Rama was depressed, he was sent with Vasishta, and Yoga Vasishta was the first yoga teacher in the world. And that was 18 days of program. He became a good boy. It all happened after plus 2 course. When you are a teenage, your problem starts, and the first is to disobey your own parents. Why? The system and culture and tradition. You say, my father is not good. Though Dasharatha had 10 rathas, he was having 10 best cars those days. But that was not good enough for his son to recognize him. So what happened sometime? We need to make people to accept things around. Yoga became a fashion. Yoga became a great research topic. We keep measuring the wellness index, happiness index, spirituality. I wrote long back in my book, Life Made Simple. How do you measure this? Very difficult. How do you measure bhakti? How do you measure love? We want in science, I am also a scientist, we want everything in numbers. You ask somebody how much you love your mother, out of 10, give a rank. I remember I was taking one of my students to a doctor, and then the doctor asked, in America they ask, rate your pain, how much is it? I think a small pain is also a 10 by 10 for all of us. A bigger pain comes, we make it. The scale keep changing its dimension as we face it. But I found my student was once mentioning, she is a student from MIT, probably they are much accurate than anybody. This is 8.312. The doctor got stunned. What is this 8.312? We become more precise in measuring our own pain. The doctor said, no, you tell me between 6, 8, 2, 4 like that. She said, no, I know exactly how much pain is. It's very difficult. Most of the time we have India rated probably in environmental situation too bad. And I am seeing somebody in yoga, practicing yoga on a mat on a outside their house. In Delhi, most of the time you have to have a air purifier inside your room, and then breathing is much better. Otherwise you take a deep breath outside, you will fall sick next day. Things are entirely different based on the environment, the geography, conditions. Because India ranks very, very bad in the environment status. If you look at the ranking by United Nations, the wellness index, the happiness index, the health index, all that probably depends on the environment, the food what we take, all that matters. You are what you eat. We have gotten science in which we explain tamasic, sattvic, rajasic food also. So, how do you start with the Ashtanga Yoga, Yama, Niyama? How do you become Yama when your food intake is not of that practice? I am sure most of the programs The programs may be sattvic, your lecture is sattvic, but soon after that you have a chicken biryani program, right? For the lunch and the dinner. And you talk about sattvic food and then have beautiful omelette where the egg is probably the first item which has got total blood inside if it is not genetically modified. And when you have genetically modified egg, it adds a lot of other problems too. Your biochemistry, your chemical lab in your body, the kidney starts reacting in a different style based on the food what you have. Therefore, your biochemistry defines your behavior. Sharira manaso yoga paraspara manuvrajet adhara adheya bhavena taptajya khadayoriva. The body and the mind is such related. Anything which you put in your body will have an influence on your manas, the emotions. 36 million Americans participate in yoga today. So yoga is very famous. United Nations also declared Yoga Day. So everybody should at least practice one day, if not 40 days, if not 18 days. And you can, I don't know when you will have such vegetarian day. And you can have different practices, celebrations like this. The number of yogis, I don't know what is the measure for making somebody a yogi. And that is increased 50%. I don't know whether that yogi ever read at least 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita to understand the definition of a yogi given by the Yogeshwara. Probably if you want to call Krishna as the Yogeshwara. In the last 4 years, 50% yogi is increased. That's what in America. America is the scale which we have to measure everything in the world today. The woman accounts 72% of yoga practitioners, it says. Don't know the reason. Why is it only the 14 million people doing yoga are above age of 50? Is it that age where you want to start? It's all have to be understood perfectly. If from the Vedic times where yoga is defined, where Bhagavad Gita defined yoga, probably where Patanjali, and from then we have in Kerala the famous temple where Ayyappa Swami, he sits in a posture which is called Pattabandhasana. I have not seen yogis sitting like that. No other god sitting. I have not seen a god in a yoga posture where Shirshasana is there. So if you look at all the history of yoga, you understand it all started with the gymnastics, not with the Patanjali, not with any of the Indian traditions which we call is an Indian tradition. In 1920, Maharaja started the yoga college in Bangalore. Mysore Maharaja was very close to Swami Vivekananda. He introduced Raja Yoga to Westerners because Jnana, Bhakti and Karma Yoga was not that acceptable probably. He understood the pulse of the Western system and then he found that Hatha Yoga and unification towards the universe have to be brought into a capsule level so that they accept very fast. That's how Raja Yoga was introduced. Today we have probably the Jnana, Bhakti, Karma being popularized from 1970. Maybe after 90 years. Today we have Tantra Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, and even probably we don't know, Beer Yoga, Volca Yoga, everything will start. Laugh Yoga, Clap Yoga, so many are there. Dance, music, you name anything. Add yoga there, it has a good market. We have gone too far from where we started, and we had probably generated or produced maximum number of controversial Swamis from India. We had and we have. In this modern age, when we are connected digitally, we see a yogi. I don't know whether he is a yogi, but the so-called proclaimed himself as a yogi, and then he starts sending his YouTube presentations, and we are not able to catch him. For all the bad activities we had the so-called yogis. Luckily, their prefix is SAD. I don't know how do you read. When you read, sometime when somebody was sending some message, I read it as sad guru. But how can a guru be sad? And they actually do lot of mischief against nature, and then they do lot of funding activities in the Western country, which is in the name of preserving nature, and then collect money. If you keep a Patanjali's statue, that is good enough. I don't know how many people read the Shankara's commentaries, not on Bhagavad Gita. There are many. The Yoga Sutra. Then we will not, maybe few years back, before the yoga day was into full swing of celebrations, I posted a video. You can look at, I wrote there, yoga is not a monkey's task. It is not the physical yoga which is yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. It's only third step. If you jump into the third step without going to yama and niyama, self-discipline, in your own style of, where you are not controlled by the quarter inch of tongue for satisfying your tummy, you must understand, midam bhuktva shatam japtva patashatam shanai vama bhage shayanasya bishak gim kim prayojanam. You don't require a doctor if you practice these explanations. You just type in one of the sloka and look at on YouTube. My YouTube, you will see explanations on this. Want of time, I am not going into that. We heard that, but how many of us practice? I keep saying we have a vegetarian food, non-vegetarian food, and a medicine, another branch. We don't know what category it belongs to. Where we forgot the Gridanta Samhita, we forgot Shankara's commentary, we forgot Swa Atma Raman's Hadayoga Pradipika, we forgot Shiva Samhita, we forgot all these. I was talking to the Gulf people on a platform, and then I was on yoga, which is also 1 month challenge. Yeah, it's a great challenge. And I found people shifted that into the evening because the sun is too harsh for them. As we had a discussion before this program started, warm welcome. The sun itself is a big enemy for the Gulf people, but moon is the best friend for them. That is why probably that religion took sun not as the god and the moon as the god. Therefore I said, we also have Chandra Namaskara, and I told them, don't practice Surya Namaskara, you should practice Chandra Namaskara, because the moon and the sun have no difference, it's only reflections. And in astrology we believe the moon is what controls the manas. And if somebody wanted to have emotional balance, probably Chandra Namaskara is much better than the physical body build programs, which we call it as Surya Namaskara. The vinyasa, the slow transition is what is required. Like even the breath has to be Tailadhara. But then we have got people who practice one nose and the second nose, and it's like a pressure pump which is pumping into the body. And you close your eyes and then hold breath. I was taught by my guru, don't hold anything which is not yours. It has to be like a Tailadhara. It has to be like a circulation. Otherwise you will have problem. And somebody has taken patent or wanted to take a patent on Kundalini Yoga, which has become 13th chapter in the Law of Health, published by Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, which explains the life story of the great yogi, if you want to call, that is Mahatma Gandhi, who only stepped on the first step, Yama, non-violence. That's good enough if you practice well. In that, the Kundalini Yoga is explained, but somebody else wanted to make that Kundalini Yoga as his yoga. And we have got all that health which we talk about, the energy forces. That can be controlled only when you get into the Patanjali Yoga Sutram, the Sadhana Padam, Heyam Dukkham Managadam. The well-being is more important. What is to be avoided is to be understood clearly. Otherwise, Su will not be added to your space, which is Kam, to make it to Sukham. You will add Du to your space, Kam, which will make you to into Dukkham. So it is to be clearly understood with. Otherwise, a theoretical study or a practical study in different islands will not have the real Sukham. It has to be connected together. We had great Buddha, who was a Yogacharya, who believed that in Sangham, in troop only we must do social, political, life-changing activity. Probably that is what we do for popularizing it. But we believe yoga is only going inside you, and it is not a public activity to be connected to the world. It is not a social activity which is not to be addressed in the field to show people, because it is going inside you. Swayam Atma Nibandhanam Sukham. Samadhi cannot be together. I cannot teach meditation to. I am from a Himalayan tradition, meditation. I cannot teach meditation to somebody. I can only take you to maybe Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana. Up to Dharana I can take. Dhyanam is individualistic, Samadhi is individualistic. When you translate Samadhi into meditation and people sell meditation like anything, I only feel pity on them. Yoga, Drishti, Samuchaya by Jain tradition, which needs to be understood when they practice it in the true sense of yoga. Attainment is possible only when you have a great master, a good master who understands what is yoga. Physical yoga I practiced probably 40 years back. In my teenage, that's where I can be so flexible, and where I have to write, my handwriting has to be perfect before. Maybe I must understand the alphabets better before I start writing my poetry. So you need to get into step by step into the highest level where you reach into Samadhi. When you reach up to the 8th step, it is to be reached by yourself. It is not to be taught by anybody. We had Tantra Yoga. I have a book on Dashamahavidya in which we have a Yogini Devi in her own style of yoga practice. So the Shakti Swarupa, who was more powerful than the Shiva, as Shankaracharya explained in Saundarya Lahari, Shiva Shakti Ayukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavidam Nache Devam Devo Nakalu Kushala Spandidum Api. We see the yoga which started with probably with the Parvati and Shiva. When it came to 11th to 18th century, yoga became more of yogasana, and it got into the mix of all the gymnastic practices and polluted so much. And today we have got a fight between the yoga being accepted as a game, and game people saying game is much bigger, yoga is only some small part. But in Bharata, we have Bhava, Raga, Tala put together into the Bharatanatyam. If you want, dance also can be credited as a yoga practice. The feeling and emotion which comes in the Bha, and the melody and the music comes in the Ra, and the rhythm that comes in Tala. So I think music, sports, dance, yoga, all that can be put practice together, but not spirituality, because that is not to be trained and taught. It is what is to be understood with all the devotional practices which you have, with the harmony with the nature. It is nice to think about mixing with the nature, though we are not in the Satya Yuga. We wanted to create Satya Yuga in the Kali Yuga. But we had the Treta Yuga were two different practitioners of the Rama and the Rakshasa, Ravana, were fighting. That was two different generations, two different styles of people, two different practitioners. But then we had in the same family people fighting in the Dwapara Yuga. They were cousins, not different group of people in terms of their categorization. But today we have the fight in ourselves between the buddhi, the so-called intellect, and the manas, which is the feeling. And the conflict is within us, where your vata, pitta, kapha, the balance of nature inside ourselves is totally in imbalance. The five elements, the fire to the space, will not get balanced. So there are performance required. All of us want to perform. You want to perform well, practice yoga. Doesn't happen, because the attitude, skill and opportunity has to be mixed together. If you want to have the attitude, probably you need a good environment. And you can practice only when you have got your physical body accepting that. Mitam bhuktva shatam japtva patashatam shanai vama bhage shayanasya bishagyam kim prayojanam, which I already told. That needs, there is no point in changing my name into Muktananda, Nityananda. All the rishis and yogis have got names of Anandas. And we have great yoga master, probably if somebody wanted to call only Vivekananda, who had his Viveka Anandam. The Anandam has to be prefixed by the Vivekam. Viveka, Vivechana, Buddhi, the discriminative power, what is good for you and what is not good for you. What is to be accepted, what is not to be accepted. Otherwise, saying that microcosm to macrocosm, the Upanishad mantra, Yada Pindhe Tada Brahmande, is very good. But unfortunate that we don't understand the relationship between this. And we had the differences between practice and what is being told. We had all these Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manonmaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya Kosha to be one aura which is clubbed together to get into the real combination of making our life a free flow of energy within us, so that the segregation, separation of the body to the Anandam doesn't become different. So Anandamayam Kosha has to be the extreme end Kosha. And that when you become a real social being, real human being, get energized. And that is what is essential for all of us to understand. Being in Ananda is more important. That is possible with a unified mind, being with nature, being simple. Life is simple by birth. We complicate it by being more sophisticated, more philosophical sometimes, adding more research into ourselves. A small child is always happy. As soon as they get up from their bed, the smell is beautiful. We feel like taking them, hugging them, kissing them. But as you grow, a good sleep also doesn't give you that smell and the beauty. Without taking bath, you are unpresentable. So somebody asked me how to measure spirituality. You feel like hugging somebody as soon as you see somebody gets up. But I don't know how many people get up as soon as they wake up. That itself is a good practice. That's what Vivekananda said, Tushni Bhavam. We are all lazy by morning itself. I remember 10-15 years back, I was giving the yoga practice programs in one of the medical college. The director said, don't make our business bad. Number one. Number two, why should I practice yoga from my childhood up to 50 years, thinking that after 50 years I get a heart attack? Let me sleep peacefully in the early morning and enjoy my life. And when it comes, I'll take medicine and then still enjoy. Don't have to struggle like this. So what is struggle and what is enjoyment is only your mentality. That is what Yoga Vasishta taught Rama. Purne manasi sampurnam jagat sarvam sudhadravaihi upana gudapadasya Nanu charma strudaiva bhuvuhu. I don't have to change the world. I don't have to have a leather carpet wherever I walk. It is good enough if I wear a leather footwear. Wherever I travel, I get the feel of a leather carpet. What else is required? Your manas is good. You are good. You will see the whole world is good. And if each individual changes like this, that is what our traditional message for all of us. The yoga message is to be that. Try to get you unified with the God. It is not you going out to understand. Get into yourself to understand the God is within you. Hridaya, Guhara, Madhye, Kevalam, Brahma Matram. Be inside yourself to get that creativity out. Because all of us want to make our own image, make our own footprint. We want to make our own life much happier. If we are happy, we spread happiness. If you are unhappy, we spread unhappiness wherever we go. That is what is essential. With this, I take my prayers for each one of you to become in Sukham, because I come from the Gam department. Gam means space. So I was a scientist in space department. Let that space be open in each one of us to accept all others inside you and be happy with what we have. Namaskar and thank you all of you. I must thank Jayanti for inviting this program and giving an opportunity to meet with a lot of people from different parts of the country, different institutions. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have a request, Sasi Kumar sir. Sir, could you please say something about Yam and Niyam, and can you just relate it to Asana and Pranayam? That's it.
Yes, and Professor Sashi Kumar, I also have a question. Actually, I didn't, to be very honest, I really had no idea about Chandra Namaskar, because we've always been doing Surya Namaskar and Chandra Namaskar, and I do know that it is, I mean, astrologically they do talk about how the moon is what controls, the mind, and it's like there's non-stop chatter that is going on in our minds, and however much we may try, we want to control it. The more we think that we want to control it, the lesser we are able to do that. And like you said, there are many YouTube videos where they're talking about, how we ought to be looking at controlling, using our mind as a tool. Something like the way I'm able to control the actions of my hand, in a similar manner, I should be able to, use my mind and my mind as a tool. So if you could just enlighten a little bit more about Chandra Namaskar, because I think maybe in this pandemic time, probably controlling our mind is becoming a huge challenge. I would also want you to highlight on that, sir.
Good questions, but I don't know whether I can satisfy this within the very limited time. So we will suspend that explanations. Even Ashtanga Yoga, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Each one of them is a topic by itself. When generally people speak of these in the practice, or the so-called people who are giving practices for this, I will connect Jayanti's question with Sandhya's question. One of the item, the prana which can, because either Surya Namaskara or Pranayama or any asana, the way you sit also matters. It is easy. Sukhasana is asana. You need not to do all that magic of sitting in different style the way others are sitting and try to do that. You are comfortable, it is good. I don't think when this yoga practice were started, we never had a chair comfortable. We never had a chair which can take care of our backbones. We never had even a bed where you have got a way of controlling our sleep, right? So things keep changing. The Chandra Namaskar and Surya Namaskar is not very different, except for the fact that the timings are different and don't take it too much stress on your body. It is more controlling your manas because Chandra related to manas. So what is important there is the pranayama. But if you have not read what Ramana Maharshi says on this, everybody says to control your breath, yeah, your manas can be controlled. Right? Chitta vritti nirodha. How your manas can be controlled? Chitta means manas. The thoughts can be controlled by the pranayama. Hatha Yoga Pradipika is the basic standard book on reference for this. Probably most of the people who gives you practice must not have even read that. That is what is seen. Because they say you are taking oxygen inside. What are you inhaling? Oxygen. Do you think the nose is a filter where from the air only oxygen can be taken inside? What you are taking inside is air. And when you hold it, what is happening? Somebody says, hold it and count 3, 4, 1, 2. It's the most dangerous thing which you can do. Because your body is so much of toxin. When you hold air inside, you are not holding oxygen. You are holding carbon dioxide. Because immediately as it goes inside, it becomes carbon dioxide. So when you hold carbon dioxide, what will happen? You get hallucination. You get chakkar. You will see violet light, a tinkling star and all that. When you close your eyes, hold your breath, it is much better than taking kanja. You don't require any other alcohols. Somebody feels that spirituality is close to spirit. You take spirit, you get that. Spirituality also gives you that spirit. And the guru will come and keep a hand on your head and say, yeah, you got into spirituality. But they have not even learned the basic chemistry in the textbooks, basic biochemistry in their life. Prana bandhanat liyate mana. When you hold your breath, the mind will become clean. For whom? For those yogis who have written, not for you. Where your body is fully polluted. So, Ramana Maharshi says, the next line, Jala pakshivat dina rodanam. It's like putting a bird in a nest. Every time the bird wanted to run away from the nest. So, practice of the body and the breath will not give you a mind relaxation. Because Bhagavan Krishna also told Arjuna, standing very next to him in the same vehicle, not a social distancing was not there. Krishna was touching Arjuna and then teaching how to hold. Achanchalam himana Krishna. You can hold your breath. Chanchalam is not required. You don't make vibrations. Immediately Arjuna says, it is as difficult as Vayoriva Dushkaram. How to stop a wind, that difficult is that. But then this is in the 6th chapter where yoga is being taught by Krishna to Arjuna. He says, Asamshayam Mahabaho Mano Dur Nigraham Abhyasena tu Kaundeya Vairagyana Jagruhyade. Easy to say. Arjuna immediately said, easy to say Krishna, but I am not able to practice. If Krishna directly is teaching and you are not able to practice, you think today it is possible for all of us? So it is not that easy. We understand practicing yoga for 20 minutes, do all the mischief of Brahma has given 2 nostrils to take air inside and you are closing one and then pushing it inside with all the pollution outside. What happens? And you say that therapeutic yoga. You can treat people by doing this. No doctors will admit you to do this. Because if you understand little bit of medical science, I learned biochemistry, I learned pathology when I am doing my MS in psychotherapy. The pulmonary fibrosis is known as ARDS, acute respiratory distress syndrome, in which what happens is your cell inside your heart, out of which 40% of the patients had this problem. 20% cases are so severe that most of the tissues inside their lungs also starts bleeding. My eldest brother died of pulmonary, not even during COVID, much before, because most of the breathing practices suggested by him made his lungs full of inflation, and the fiber became 40% filled. You will have breathing trouble.
Sir,
Yep. Yeah,
can I interrupt here if you may allow?
yeah.
So, sir, because the reason I'm asking is because there have been certain videos of certain doctors from very reputed private hospitals where, they give in the video, they've said that how we ought to be controlling our, breath, say for, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. But like as you are suggesting, you are saying, in fact, that we ought not to be controlling it, holding it inside at all.
I never say that. That can be done.
I'm asking you, sir.
Yeah.
So should we be doing that, or shouldn't we be?
The
doing that?
answer-
Because
Answer
we
is
can
there.
use-
Answer is there in Hatha Yoga Pradika. Pranayamena yuktena sarvaroga samaraha. If you do in the best style, what is suitable for you? What is suitable for you to be understood cannot be done online. I must know the pulse rate. No doctor gives you a no EEG or ECG without even touching your heart. He always measures your parameters. Do you know how much research is happening when you do yoga, how your DNA pattern is changing? Probably you may not get effect, but if you produce children, that children will have lunatic problems in the next generation. The DNA, how does it change inside you is being, it is not that new research, it's there in the new research, but traditionally Hatha Yoga Pradipika says prana bandhanat liyate mana. Yes, Ramana Maharshi also said pranayamena yuktena sarvaroga samaraha. Hatha Yoga Pradipika says your disease can be controlled by pranayama. Ayuktabhyasa yogena sarvaroga samudbhavaha. If you do it wrongly, all disease will start coming to you. Because that is prana which controls the whole thing. If something can control you and disease can be cured, if you do it wrong way, all disease can start. Yesterday we had a great dialogue on different medical systems along with the yoga. We have got many medical systems in India. Why it went wrong? We have got mercury being given for people as medicines for curing diseases, but if you take it in wrong way without purification, that is good enough for your death. So what happens is, when you are not breathing properly without measuring your vital parameters, what happens is every cell in your heart will start bursting and bleeding. That is what is adivyayamam. Adivyayama matakaso jara shardischa jayade. If you do over exercise, hridaya dubarodascha, you will get heart attack. See, COVID never killed many people. Many people died during COVID because of heart attack. That is just because your breathing pattern is not controlled, not regulated. They also see somebody's video. If I can treat myself with the videos, fantastic. That is why the Indian health index, wellness index is too low. In America, you cannot do this. They are the best practitioners because every moment they are controlled not even by doctors. More than doctors, insurance company will look at them. Your parameter is being seen by the insurance company, because if you die, they have to pay money for accidental death. You cannot go and take medicines on the normal shops. If you consult a doctor, the doctor prescription goes to a pharmacist, and the pharmacist will give you medicines. You cannot take the prescription to a pharmacist by yourself. The doctor will send it to pharmacist. That's how America runs. And then the medical payment is done by the insurance company. That means you cannot buy half of it and then get the bill. India, you can go to a doctor, take a medicine. Immediately you can go to another doctor, take a medicine. So we go to allopathy, you go to homeopathy, you go to Ayurveda, you go to Unani, you go to herbomineral, you go to yoga fellow, and vital elements keep on changing. That is what is causing problem. We holistic means you must believe where to go, what to do. What can be given to me as an exercise to be understood by looking at my pathology. Without the testing, no doctor will give you medicines. Without testing, I should not prescribe even breathing practice, because that is most important. So it is not which somebody can do it when they fall disease. It is not a capsule which can be given, a mental stress. Yeah, immediately close your eyes and then start taking breath. His mental stress will not allow him to think of something else. Yeah, how is he asking you to close the eyes when he gets angry? So distress conditions are not treated with see, my guru is, I am from a Himalayan tradition. If you have not read Swami Rama's Living with Himalayan Masters, I am the disciple of the great yogi Mahamandaleshwar Swami Vedabharati. I am not against yoga. I am only saying you need all the measurements before selling medicines on the street for, yeah, whoever has fever, take this medicine. Do you see that on the street? Is it permitted by government? Alternate medicine, you want a doctorate degree or you want a practitioner's practice, Calcutta will give you. That is what is diluted India's health system. We are no problem because anything can be experimented here. So need to be understood perfectly. I don't think it is something which you can give like a tuition center in India, where anybody can teach. Nobody is there to test your qualification. Tuition center anybody can start, right? But colleges are only for people who are qualified people can teach. So we need an institutional style. And great yogis who are teaching lot of things, against him Indian Medical Association has filed a case. And that fellow comes to where? Himalayan Medical College. Do you know where is Himalayan Medical College? Which is run by Swami Rama's ashram, Himalayan Tradition Medical, where homeopathy, Ayurveda, Unani, any medical system is clubbed together. That's where I learned my medical practices. And when that person becomes sick, he goes there. But he treats people on yoga and also immediately medical system also. Without any test. Just because you have got a political influence, you can sell anything in India. So understand, yoga physical, important, mental, important, emotional, important, social, important. Then if you reach spiritual, it is good. So fivefold development. Yama, niyama, self-discipline. Self-discipline means narohitahara vihara sevi. What to eat is also important. And what is that is prescribed in Bhagavad Gita you to eat? You should eat what makes you creative, not which gives you muscles. Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavir, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahudam, Brahmaiva, Tena Gandhavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. What makes me creative is what I am supposed to eat. How many times a yogi, if somebody is calling themselves as yogi, Ega Bhuktam Mahayogi, only once they have to eat. That doesn't mean you eat once you will become yogi next day. No. If you become yogi, you don't require many times food. Ega Bhuktam Mahayogi, Dibhuktam Mahabhogi. 2 times you eat, you are a bhogi. Tribhuktam Maharogi. Why are you not only giving exercise? Ask him to stop eating 3 times. Tribhuktam Maharogi. Chadarbhuktam Mahadrohi. You are a criminal if you eat. And we eat to time pass. Immediately after yoga, go to samosa shop and then eat samosa. With all the chutney, which is totally rajasic. And then take a deep breath, one nose. And after that, again go and eat. See, discipline is important. That is what Jayanti wanted. Yama, niyama. Niyama in everything what you do. Yama, niyama. Then comes asana. What is the purpose in sitting in Padmasana? It is not required. It is not that no elephant is put in Padmasana, therefore it is strong. No. Every child by birth is able to chew the toes. By birth we had the flexibility. But as we grow, we don't practice because we don't require. I can work in the field. Morning I did my agriculture, then I am sitting in the seminar. And that agriculture is the best job. You hold your left finger like this, right finger like this, cross your legs and then do namaskaram to Ganesha. This elbow has to touch. That's the best exercise. How many people can do that? Once you do that, the whole exercise is over. That was given as asana. I told you, no, Iyengar along with Bhuva Swami, whose disciple 1 month program is happening in United Nations. Every day evening I am giving lecture and attending and comments there. They are all people who worked together in Mysore Palace where this Surya Namaskara was invented. And then they went to America to market it. So I am not against asana. That is how Yogasana came. It is not one day Yogasana become famous. We have to salute all those people who went to different parts of the world to popularize yoga, and therefore today the world recognizes yoga. It is Vivekananda who contributed maximum to this Raja Yoga. He understood the Indian yoga will not be accepted by Westerners. He changed the Indian practice of yoga, which is taken from Bhagavad Gita, changed to Raja Yoga, in which Hatha is there. What is Hatha? Hatha is sun and moon together. Understand the meaning. Ha is Hatha Yoga means both manas and the body. Sharira manaso yoga paraspara manuvrajet adhara adheya bhavena taptajya khadayoriva. That happens slowly if you practice pranayama. Not all on a sudden 10 minutes. 10 minutes you do mana control and then 23 hours 50 minutes you get into the drastic life where you are really suffering your life. Full society is full of panic and you practice 20 minutes in which you are asking all the family members not to disturb, but your mind is disturbed by those people who are beside you. No. You silence is to be attained, not to be practiced. So yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. Control your indriyas. How do you able to control your indriya? It is not in your control. It is easy to say. So that is why bhakti method was given. So when you chant mantra, automatically, probably, when you have got a satsang, all of them are chanting mantras, you may get a concentration. So some method of breathing is good. How do you do the breathing practice for pranayama? Lie down on the floor so that you know your tummy is going up and down. The feel is more important physically. That is what our meditation style. That's why many different styles came into this world. Because like everybody likes, it's only not one food, right? We have got a buffet, everything is there. So you can taste everything which is acceptable for you, you take it. Which is logically good for you. Bharatiya Shastram never imposes the methodology you have to practice. Yukti yuktam upadeyam vajanam balakadabi anyatranamavatyajam apyuktam brahmagadabi. Logically look at things and understand whether it is good for me. If it is not good for you, don't accept it. That is why most of the people are able to practice it, and then the more marketed is good, don't think like that. The more marketed guru is good, don't think like that. The merit should be not by the number of people who are following. The merit should be what is acceptable for you. So don't take examples of what somebody says in video, in which context he said is also important. Got it? So this is to be understood. That's why when varicose problem came, I am not immediately, I will not give a solution. I don't think a good doctor will never give you a solution. I have fever, what should I take? Fever is only a symptom. Understood? So you must know why the varicose is coming. Where is it? Is it the heart problem? Then the treatment should be for the heart. If treatment is for the heart, it has to be seen why is it coming. See, the first symptom when you are not able to get the smell, you are not even able to get the bad smell or good smell. Therefore, what happens? Your food intake also is not good because the nose is given above the mouth because the smell has to come so that you know the food is good or bad for you. I don't like a food, I should not eat it. Ardhapuradaye dannam tadardham varinam tatha. Half of your tummy should be full, half of that half should be become water, and air space should be there. Otherwise, digestion will not be proper. So there are very, very difficult life systems which are being practiced today, which maybe 2% knowledge only they have, but they are all good marketing people. They are earning, they are living. That is their life. So no problem. Let them live, but don't trouble others. Luckily, many people only practice few days, not lifetime, so their life is safe. If they do it regularly, it is like taking poison continuously, or maybe your radiation is continuous, then you get cancer. Radiation is once a glance, probably it will not affect you. So it's good. I wrote a poetry when the first yoga practice was publicly shown in my poetry book Rhythm of Life. It's like millipede, because millions of people are standing and the legs were only shooted and then shown beautiful yoga. Yoga is now renamed Yogasana as yoga. Very, very sorry to say, the world has become like this. Only one step is good enough to reach the top of the ladder. Very, very sorry. You cannot jump like that.
Thank you so much, Sir Jayanti. I'll hand it to you now.
Yes,
I think
ma'am.
time is over probably.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
We have to close the session now.
yes, Isika.
Yes, ma'am. Please proceed with, please brief us about the theme of this session and present a collective vote of thanks to all, ma'am. Jayanti, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
I want to come in here and I actually want to express my very sincere gratitude and thanks to my colleague, dear colleague, Dr. Jayanti P. Sahu. It's her untiring efforts which has actually made this entire yoga workshop, a month-long yoga workshop, successful. I mean, I cannot, Professor Balram Singh and Professor TPS, I cannot acknowledge to you the kind of efforts that my colleague Jayanti puts in. And I also want to put on record, the sincere thanks that our principal also has mentioned for Dr. Jayanti P. Sahu for the tremendous effort that she put in, and she was she was very appreciative of the speaker. And of course, the way the entire session has been conducted, not just today, but has been going on since 24th of May, if I'm not wrong. Isn't it, Jayanti?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 24th
I'm going to conclude on the 24th, and my sincere thanks to Jayanti and all the participants too, who log in every day and keep us updated with their suggestions and their questions, and of course all the 3 yoga teachers who are doing a wonderful job, and to all the student volunteers who are making this, putting in their efforts and making this a success. Thank you once again, Jayanti, Dr. TPS and Professor Balram Singh. Professor Bala had to leave for another event, so he's already left. But I would like to express my thanks to him too, and of course Jayanti. That's your efforts. So a very big thank to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. And already you have done my work easy, made my work. So you have already given the vote of thanks. But I would like to give the sincere thanks to all the distinguished speakers, including the Professor Balram Singh, Dr. T.P. Sasikumar sir, Professor Bala.